It's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
I saw Von Miller in college at Texas A&M, and all I kept hearing about was his speed off the edge to the quarterback. But what impressed me, his balance and his ability to take on blocks and be a force in the run game, as we just saw there.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. Second down, here's Tannehill. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. A big play that time for the Dolphins. 42 yards.
Similar to a slant, it's all about timing when you're throwing a crossing route. Quarterback and receiver have to be in sync, and when they put it on them just right and catch it full speed, running through a defense, can often result in a big pickup of yardage.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. The throw on second down is Tannehill. And Stills over the middle. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the first.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a hunting down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
It's the linebacker, Brandon Marshall, there on the tackle. And the head coach reaches for the red flag, tosses it down on the field. He wants a challenge here. So 2nd and 10 here. From the gun, here's Tannehill. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. For Landry in that loss to Baltimore, season-high 11 catches.
I did a Miami game a couple weeks ago when they beat San Francisco. Before the game, I was talking with the safety for the 49ers, Antoine Bethea, and all he kept talking about was how hard Jarvis Landry plays, and says the worst part about him is that when he catches the ball, it's like trying to tackle a running back in the open field.
And he has 75 catches this year, on pace for another 100-catch season. They'll try to run with Ajayi. They'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Looking to cash in on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll run it with Williams. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Damian Williams taking it in. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
Frank's now on to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded at the 2. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Damn it. I gotta use the bathroom, motherfucker. The fuck? Oh.
First carry for Devontae Booker. And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. It's Bakari Rambo, the safety, on the stop. Here's the offense, and you got to talk about the guy that they nicknamed Bebe, Charles Demarius Thomas.
You worry about him catching the ball, but you worry more about what he does after the catch.
Oh, my.
And he's taken down. Ndamukong Suh able to collapse the pocket and drop him for a loss of 3.
14.
Well, it was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
And they'll add a DB in the secondary here on 3rd and 14. Now a play fake, and it's Simeon. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up a 4th down.
3rd down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
Fourth down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon.
Oh.
He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line. And the Dolphins getting set to go here. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they give up a run that keeps them.
Oh, my God. I'm not gonna. Fuck. Nope.
10.
Motherfucker.
And all the way in for a touchdown. Jarvis Landry, 92 yards. And the Dolphins strike quickly here for 6 points. Well, they were back in the shadows of their own goalpost, and that flipped quickly.
What? They can't be roughing
this. I mean, the
what?
Easy
Oh my God.
Take care of it, create some space, pump the ball away, but let's throw it. And sometimes a defense's aggressiveness is used against them because when you get people backed up, your natural inclination is to try and really force them back, and sometimes they get burned that way.
And they got burned there. Frank's now on to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So the Broncos coming out now.
No,
and the
not
last
that
drive,
way.
their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So give it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
He'll air it out deep for... This is caught at the 20.
Of course.
A huge play there for Denver. 51 yards.
And there's another one of those incredible highlight reel catches. One-handed, deep downfield, another good completion. I know this, partner. As a defender, I don't know how you avoid watching what they do. It's everywhere. All the highlight shows, watching it on Madden, trying not to get intimidated before you go out and have to play against these guys and try and stop them.
And here are the defensive starters. In your old position, you get to talk about the secondary.
The best athletes on the field, Brandon.
Debatable.
Well, we'll see how this goes today. I love the way you put my guys down. But you know this. They've got to cover, and they have to tackle. They have a heck of a task in front of them in this game.
And eventually stopped just shy of the goal line right around the 2.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he...
I'm not getting this. Good job.
Touchdown. Devontae Booker taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Broncos have cut it to within a score. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after.
Ooh, it's ugly. That's it.
And that one makes it 14-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Touchback.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Ajayi. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. It's a loss of 2. Now 3rd down.
That play definitely goes down as a win for the defense as they were able to get there and tackle him for a loss. But you just got the sense that the runner kept looking for a space to turn upfield, and it kept getting strung out towards the sidelines before the defense finally finished him off.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Dolphins in possession of the football. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
This is taken at the 18. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And possession will switch hands 1st and 10. Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
Speaking of Booker, still really hasn't gotten on track, has he? Did have a touchdown, but only 35 yards on 18 carries last week.
Things have been a little more workmanlike with him, and you expect a few more of those slasher-type runs, you know, those 10-plus yard carries that move the chains and give your team a little bit of excitement. They were starting to get some of that from Capri Bibbs. Remember him out of Colorado State, but he's actually hurt an ankle as well, so Devontae Booker's got to carry the load for a while.
And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
And the offense still has a couple plays to go to pick up the first on 2nd down and 3. They'll They'll try the air now with Simeon. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Quick pass play there on the slant, Charles. Works out well for the offense.
The offense loves it. The defender hates it. Hard to get through the body of the receiver to get to the football trying to cover a slant.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They go play action here on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. Time running out here on the play clock. A second down carry for Booker. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Well, a well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled except for the one the offense really wanted to run through, and that was filled by a big man wanting to make a tackle.
And he made a great tackle. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. The play clock's running down. Just beating the play clock, Simeon. On the crossing route, he hits Demaryius Thomas. It'll be a gain of 9, and that's going to make it 4th down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Oh, fuck.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
Here we go. Green, 39. Green, 39. Good. No. Check. Patriot. Kill. Turn up.
Simeon's going to keep it. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches.
For those vertically challenged quarterbacks, here's a time where they will tell you it's an advantage to be a little bit on the smaller side. Able to duck in behind their offensive line and stick the ball across the imaginary yellow line for a first down.
Four down. Over. Let's go. Leopard. Detroit. Watch it now, Barney.
Play clock winding down. Simeon, he's going to take a shot for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
There's no shyness there pushing the ball downfield, but I like the coverage on the play. In good position. And when you have a 50-50 ball, who's going to come down with it? I like the way that he made the play, came across, and knocked it away.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Off the fake to Booker, it's Simeon. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball, and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to Denver right after this. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on.
Here we go. Blue 90. Leopard.
And And the defense definitely showing blitz here. Time running out here on the play clock. Now it's Simeon. His pass caught at the 4. That throw good for 4. It's second down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
What terrifies defenses when they see slant routes thrown is that the receiver is on the move, and oftentimes he catches it and gets upfield. Does a really nice job rallying to him and stopping him for a minimal gain.
They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Well, they held him out on second down, and now here's 3rd and goal.
All right, here we go. Green, 39. Leopard. Here we go. Detroit.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Simeon got his man. It's Thomas. Touchdown, Denver. Demaryius Thomas there to make the grab. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. Now McManus for the extra point.
What the
He
hell?
missed it.
What's
No
that?
good. And they'll remain down
What
by
the
a point.
fuck was that? Oh my god. You shitting me?
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Here comes Grant on the return. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They'll start out on the ground with a jive. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Give him 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. 3rd and 2, Tannehill. And he finds Stills complete.
Yeah.
He's going to have the first down at about the 38.
They finished it.
Call it a
I mean, I missed a fucking field goal. I was down 13-0. Now I'm up 14-0. Now I'm up 14. No, I'm down 13-14. I'm fucking missing a field goal. I came back, and it's my ball after this halftime.
From us about MVP candidates, understandably so. What about guys who maybe would
Did
be
you that
in
one?
that MVP discussion if their team was performing better?
David Johnson, the running back for Arizona, tracking for over
Yeah,
2,400 yards all-purpose. How about Drew Brees, tracking for
Hold on, let me wait till
over
halftime.
5,000
It's
yards
almost done.
passing. And Luke Kuechly,
It was a close game
he's
too.
always in this discussion, but with his injury, that takes him out of it. But how about after he got hurt against New Orleans?
Stepping out, he's gotta step out. Damn, I gotta get him.
About his injury, that tells you about what they think of him.
And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
Damn,
And he's gonna
he was
break
whooping my ass 13-0 with the Dolphins. I was fucking up. I had to go take a shit. My stomach was hurting, but they went away.
But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive
For a
alive.
field goal, that's
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
And on 2nd and 10 now. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
Set 380. Zebra. Zebra. Ace. Dagger. Dagger.
Here's Tannehill now on 2nd down. Going deep here.
Oh, I didn't mean to switch players. I hate that shit. He wouldn't got that ball.
Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins add on to their lead.
Damn.